Hello everyone, this is Kimmy Wyatt and welcome to this video. This is part 3 of I finally cracked the Bluetooth case. Really got into some interesting stuff. It was only supposed to be 2 parts. Look at 1 and 2 and you'll realize why I'm doing this video the way that I am. To sum it up, I can't download it from my YouTube channel to transfer it over to the Blue Company Attic. But if you look at this red button in the top upper right corner, I just so happened to look at that and it was not on any longer. So my game stalkers, oh, let me be quiet, Kimmy. I'm trying not to curse. This hacking idiot above my head turned it off. So this is part 3 and I'm not deleting any of that. That's a wrap. Okay. So it was supposed to be 2 videos. 1 would download part 1 of this. 2 would not download. I complained to YouTube. I told them I couldn't download it. There was another video the same way, but I was finally able to download that video. To transfer, by the way, over to the new channel. And this one I haven't, they haven't fixed it, and it should even be like that. So please listen to part 2 because there's some very interesting things in there. But let me finish what I was saying in part 2 so that I can finish this and go ahead and publish these up. You guys, I was explaining a little bit outside of the video, however, how when you guys get a new phone and everything, these idiots want you to spend money as opposed to making money. And if you make money, they want you to spend as much money as you make. Okay, that's one of the goals of gain stalking. Is to of the 5 goals is for you to deplete your funds. Okay, any kind of way possible. A lot of you, okay, I got so much to talk about. A lot of you, or especially this is happening to a lot of Black African people. If you're staying in the same complex, and I heard comes the race card, I got to play the race card. If you're staying in a complex and it's predominantly Hispanic, I'm talking Hispanic management and whatever. These gang stalkers will go to management, pay them under the table, but they already know what's going on, okay? But they will pay them under the table in most cases so that when you sign your lease, and they're paid under the table for other stuff, but they now know who you are. And I'm talking, this is going to the thousands of dollars, you guys. Please know that these idiots are a family, and in some cases, or the cartel. Ding! Okay, money is not an object, and also the fact that they're making money off of you anyway by recording you in the privacy of your home and putting it on the dark web. So they have the funding, no problem, to pay under the table anyone that they feel like they have to pay or want to pay under the table if they accept it. That's not an issue. You're paying for it. You're the one they're recording. You're paying for your own demise. So I also want to say in that video in part 2, I was saying just get another phone. Just go buy another phone. Please know or just reset your phone. To stop all of this, and how it takes me 2 hours just to log into my YouTube channel. One of the things I want to clarify in that video is this, and I'll also put this as a pinned comment if I remember. If they have your IMEI number, every device on this planet has its own international number. Okay? If they have that number, throw that in the trash or sell it. There you go. Sell that device. Sadly, whoever you're going to sell it to, they're going to be hacking in their stuff because that number corresponds to your device only. Even if it's in China. I don't care where the device is located, where it was manufactured. If they have the IMEI number, which is the first thing they're going to hack into, when they hack in your devices, that's the first thing they're going to go get is your IMEI number, because they know you're going to reset your phone. You think you're smart. You're going to reset your phone. Well, how did they get back in? Because they got your IMEI number. That IMEI number speaks volumes, you guys. Go get another phone. Sum that up. So I had to clarify that. It's good to reset your phone and all that and everything I said in that video. But if they have your IMEI number for that device, that corresponds to that device, period. I don't care if you change your phone number. If you change your fucking phone number, good. You gonna stop an ex-boyfriend from calling you, but that's about all you gonna do. You're not gonna stop the hacker because they have your IMEI number. That's when you go get a new device. When you have done everything you know, did you reset your phone? That's the first thing you do. Let me reset it. If they get back in, and I'm talking configuring it, you guys, it takes me hours to configure a phone once I have reset it. I just told you guys that. Once you do that and they get back in, this tablet, I gotta use it. I gotta do what I gotta do what I gotta do. But I know how to get rid of them. I know how to block them. That's why I said in that video, part 2, it takes me 2 hours, really 2 hours plus, just to configure this tablet so that they can't get my passcode to my YouTube channel. Critical. But I gotta use it, and I'm not most of you, sadly. I'm very blessed to be very technical. So. But for you, if you know you're not technical and you know you have done everything I've told you to do with your phones, just get another phone. I'm also going to be doing videos coming up in the future, and I'll finish this video that I've recorded, part 2. I'm going to be doing videos on the freaking track phone, y'all. Let me tell y'all what just happened. So, no, I'll do that. I'll do a video. Let me finish this off. You guys, what if, put it this way. This is a little tip for something coming up in the future. If the federal government will not allow you to point a laser pointer at an airplane, I dare you to go outside and point a laser pointer at an airplane. We're putting you under arrest. You can't do it. It's against the law from the FAA. Is that, yeah, Federal Aviation Administration. You can't do that because you can mess up the eyesight of, they're flying the plane, but they're looking at where this red light is coming from, and it can actually mess with some of the controls of the airplane. Laser pointers are very, very, very powerful. So I'm in here. I'm not gonna go into detail because I'm gonna do a video on it, man. Just if someone were to ask me, Kimmy, what floor should I move? What floor should I move on? I'm moving to an apartment complex. What floor should I move on? Don't ever, ever, ever move on the second floor of no fucking apartment complex. You're gonna get hit. You're gonna get hit both ways. You're gonna get hit from your ceiling, and you're gonna get hit from the floor. The best apartment to move in, first floor or third floor, depending on your situation. But see, they have drones. Third floor would be drones or them putting something on the roof. Do that. I got a lot of furniture. Well, get somebody to move it in. The third floor is the safest floor, you guys, in an apartment complex. Even if it's just your usual thief. And they take a long time to take a big screen TV down from 3 flights. But once you're up there, you're good. It may take you 3 or 4 days. You're safer. You don't have to worry about anyone spying on you from above your head. But trust me, it's so much stuff that I got to tell you guys. Even when you move into an apartment, what you should do before you even, you guys, I'm telling you, I would be rich. I would be rich because I could tell you from A to Z how to move into an apartment from just the mere thought of you moving. And you'll be okay. This is tried and true. These are things that I have been through. If I knew what I know now, look. From you got a big old U-Haul outside to move your stuff. Okay, first of all, you're talking too much. You was on that phone. I'm supposed to move. Don't tell no fucking body don't tell no one you're moving. Critical. People talk and then they're already hacking in your phone. Ding! You just a wrap. Because see, what they're going to do is find out where you're moving. And when you move in there, the camera's going to already be there. They're going to put on their little Halloween costume like they're maintenance. And people are just going to look at them like they're maintenance and they don't even fucking work for the company. and they're going to come into your apartment. I'm even going to tell y'all what all kind of locks and stuff, magnet locks, how they're getting in y'all apartments. I'm going to tell y'all everything. Please get over to the channel. And I'm not one of the most liked people on the planet because I tell you guys, I go outside the norm of someone else telling you stuff, but listen to everybody. You don't have to listen to me. I'm not the only one telling you this stuff. You listen to other people, but Kimmy gonna go in and tell you, like, don't do that. I did that. Don't do it. When you're moving, you got a U-Haul outside. Okay, you're moving. They know you're moving. Do you know someone's gonna follow you to your fucking new place if they didn't even know where you lived, where you're moving to? It's a method in the madness. You can't do that. If you're gonna be moving, you guys, and let me go and say this: if you're moving in the future, please, you're gang stalking victims, and you're very much aware that you're being spied on. Yada 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 yada. You guys, please do not. It's a whole bunch of do nots. One of the things you don't want to do is rent a U-Haul until you, how can I put this? Have somebody outside watching that U-Haul, man. Have somebody outside watching your vehicle if you're taking stuff to the vehicle and taking it to your apartment, coming back and they're gonna put a tracking device on your shit, man. The little disc that with the magnetic, the kind that pops right up under your vehicle if it's not already there. Two, hide your vehicle at someone else's home. Someone else's home. Do you know there are people, and I got to do a video on this, there are people who will let you park your vehicle in their garage and you pay them like $50 a month. They'll put their shit on the outside just to get that $50 a month extra. I know this. I know of people who didn't even know, just in the neighborhood. Can I please park my vehicle in your garage? I'm not a criminal. I'm a gang stalking victim. Blah 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 blah. And then they walk home. Y'all heard that? They walk home. They go park that shit in somebody's garage and they walk home. Just so nobody's able to, and they're not gonna steal it. Just so they cannot manipulate it and put cameras in it and put tracking devices on it. Just for that. Because they're not getting in that person's garage. Now, what they will try to do, since you're only paying them $50, knock on the door and offer them more. So make sure whomever that person is legit and somebody that you really trust. And I'm gonna tell you, when it comes to gang stalking, you can trust a stranger in most cases than people you know. So if you can literally go knock on someone's door, literally in your neighborhood, if you live in an apartment complex and there's homes close by, and tell them your situation and say, hey, no, this is real. I'll call you and let you know when I'm coming, and just let the garage up and I'll back out. Oh, okay. So, I always use the bus as an option, and just in case they don't work out, you can't get in, always have a backup plan, Uber or something, if you got to get to work. But yeah, it's different things. You just got to think outside the box. You can't do the normal stuff that you do. You can't be talking on your phone telling everybody you're moving. You just move. There's a lady I know right now. I knew her sister from where I used to rent one of those boxes where you can get your mail. Not like a PO box, but it was at one of those places where you can cash a check. But they had some boxes there, and I rented one. The manager and I befriended each other. Like when I walk in, hey, she had a sister. One day I walked in, she was just crying like a baby. She saw me and just started crying. And I said, what's going on? Not bawling like everybody's looking. She said, my sister, she said, I need you to talk to my sister. And I was like, what's going on? And she said, my sister feel like she's got, and all she said was one thing. I said, she being spied on, man. I said, girl, look at your booty. I said, your sister got a booty like you. She said, yes. I said, she being spied on, okay? Keep it real. She said, I know, because when I go visit her, every time I come, all these Hispanics come in the breezeway and I said, she being spied on. They wondering what you fixing to do, getting all up in y'all conversation, watching y'all. They watching her while she's showering. They watching the whole damn thing. and and when she got called her sisters, I'm gonna call her. So she was able to put the phone up under the thing, the receiver part of the phone up under, so I can talk. And I guess that's standard now that I think about it, because people trying to cash their checks and they trying to call their employees. But anyway, she put the phone up under there so I can talk to her sister. And her sister is crying. I mean, this woman is profusely crying, man. Y'all, people going through this shit, man. I don't know what to do every time I said, yeah, I said, first of all, stop crying. Don't you ever let them see you crying. I don't care if you got to go in a field somewhere. Don't you ever fucking let them see you crying. They have never fucking seen me cry until I find out my best friend passed away. I will never give you the glory of thinking you're getting to me like that. Please. Are you serious? And that's what they want to see. If there's little tactics are working, oh, she's crying. Poor thing. Look at her. She's crying. No, bitch, I'm not crying. And you will never see me crying. And they haven't. Now, am I saying that I don't want to and haven't wanted to? I don't want to now. Fuck them. Well, back in I can say back in the day. Isn't that a shame where you're gang stalking? You can say back in the day, like you talking about some old school shit. Back in the day when I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Yeah, that's sad. Back in the day, it's been that long. Back in the day when I didn't know what, like you talking about a 1970 Chevy Soul Train or something. No, back in the day with my gang stalking, yeah. But I realized I was making them happy. Mission accomplished, in other words. Hell fuck no, you won't see me crying. For what? God will never put more on you than you can handle, y'all. Can remember that. So I'm gonna finish playing this video. Part 3 of this video was only supposed to be 2 parts, but okay, there you go. But sum that up, that young lady moved and left every freaking thing in her apartment. You're gonna be charged for some stuff, y'all, when you are a gang stalking victim and you move out like that. As you know, they gotta clean that apartment. You're gonna have a fee, but I tell gang stalking victims, get you an account and keep $1,000 in there at all times if possible, because things are going to pop up where you're going to need that money. Moving truck, this is just and put it in an interest bearing checking account, okay? Because you're not messing with it. Make some money off your money, but and add to it if you can, But keep your $1,000, man, because it's stuff that you're gonna need. You're gonna need electrical tape. You're gonna need thumbtacks. You're gonna need a ladder. You're gonna need. I'm gonna talk about all this stuff, man. The stuff that you need as a gang stalking victim. You got that. You got to be able to look up, get up in your seat and look at shit. Period. You know how many times when I didn't have a ladder, I was like, "Ooh, y'all just wait till I get a ladder. I can't wait till I get a ladder." If they laughing like you don't have one, bitch. You don't have one. You can't even afford one. That kind of stuff. And before I finish this, and I swear I'm going to finish it. Speaking of ladders, I do have a video about a ladder. On right now. I think it's already posted. You guys, I wouldn't even be here. I wouldn't even be here. I wouldn't even be doing this video. I gotta tell you what happened to me briefly with the ladder. My uncle, knowing I needed a ladder, I knew I needed a ladder. Okay, my uncle let me borrow one of his ladders. He has many. I'm quite sure he's just that dude. Okay. Can take a motor. I mean, he's elderly now, but there was a time, and his sons can do this. My other uncle could do this if they were younger. They literally could rebuild a vehicle, literally, with their eyes closed. So I asked my uncle if I could borrow a ladder from him. I'll bring it back, blah, blah, blah. So I went and picked it up, had my Dodge Caravan, right? I didn't use it that day. I didn't use it the next day. I had it up against the wall in the hallway. When I got ready to use that ladder, I had already started going up in the attic at this point, seeing what's going on. I'm like, you know what? You can go up in the attic. Desktop. Imagine me taking a desktop up there, but you got to do what you got to do. So I took a desktop with keyboard and all that up to the attic on that ladder. And I needed not just for that, for other things. So I took it up there, right? I forgot the card to the desktop. And Kimmy, when it was a plug up there? No, no, no. I used to have one of those long, I call them a lawn plug, those long orange cards, the real long ones that people use in their yard when they're, maybe you're chopping down a tree or something, the real long electrical cards. So I had one of those, 50 footer, if I'm not mistaken. So I plugged it in downstairs and I went up with the other part and I was able to plug in my desktop, but I forgot something. The keyboard, I forgot what it was. Maybe the mouse. Anyway, I went back down to get it. And when I got back on that step, this is the metal kind of ladder, y'all, not the wood kind, all metal. When I got back on that ladder and I got up, and I know I use ladders all the time. I painted my house and everything. I know you don't step on the last two, the very top, and you don't step on the one before that. After that, you're okay. I know how to use a ladder. How about when I got on that ladder and went up, was going up, step up, and then I'm up high enough where I can, go on and push myself up with my hands to get up into the trap door. When I got to that last step to go up there, the ladder collapsed. Literally collapsed. I fell back and hit my head. The bathroom door was right there. It was ajar. It wasn't enclosed. It was just, closed all the way, but not closed, but not where it's into the socket. You know what I'm saying? It's called a jar, AJAR. My head hit that door and I fell all the way back. You guys, guess what was right there? Okay? The sink. Do you know I missed that? I missed that by about a half an inch. My hair was touching it. I wouldn't even be here. Because when I left that ladder, somebody manipulated the ladder to where when I got on it, even though I went up there, don't get me wrong, this idiot, same fool, manipulated that ladder. So when I did get on it, it would collapse. You guys, I fell back, literally all the way back, and I would not be here because I would have hit the back of my head on the sink, that area. Bam! Guess what? I got right back up. When I realized I was still breathing, I got the fuck right back up. Two things. You should have seen that ladder. You guys, this ladder, and in hindsight, this was voodoo or hoodoo, and I'm gonna tell you why. You guys, the ladder though, my uncle, when I brought it back to him, I told him what happened. My uncle he could not believe the description when I called him about what happened. I said, Uncle Horace, this ladder looked like foil, looked like somebody just balled it up, and how you take foil and you ball it up. When I took that ladder back to my uncle, he could not stop looking at it. He said, that's impossible. I said, I know. How is this ladder balled up? You guys, it looked like balled up foil, literally. Just from falling back, and it just fell back. That's all. I hate to say that's all because it was tragic. Hey, why is it balled up like this? The ladder was fucking balled up, metal. No joke, no lie. And when I said, Uncle Horace, I said, you're not gonna believe. I said, I didn't do it. I said, I did not do it. I said, you're not gonna believe how this ladder looked. I kept walking around this ladder like, what the fuck? But this is what I heard. I had one of my windows open in the bedroom because the trap door was in the bedroom. I had 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and it was the window was literally open. The screen. It got the screen on it. Guess what I heard? Guess who I heard talking? Same idiot that's up above my head right now. Same idiot that's been following me all these years. Guess what I heard? I heard 2 men talking. Well, you told me to some. I don't know what that part was. Yeah, but I didn't tell you to kill her. Quote and quote. Right after it happened, that's what I heard outside. Two men walking. I walked up to the window. Two Hispanic men are walking. They didn't even see me. Now, somebody saw me because of the cameras. They didn't see me because they're walking outside in the parking lot. Yeah, but I didn't tell you to. Well, you told me to something. Yeah, but I didn't tell you to kill her. Yeah, right after it happened. They saw what happened. So you guys just okay. So I'm just gonna I'm just go ahead and continue this. We're at 12 and point 11 minutes. Yeah, yeah. So the shit is real, man. So I'm gonna tell you from A to Z. Like, don't don't even do that. And in the future, you guys, I will be well, I don't like talking about, never mind. That's, I told y'all to be quiet. So it's some stuff that I have coming up in the future where you guys who are really going, who have questions, um you will be able to contact me, put it that way, and say, and don't get on and be long-winded like I am right now. Just be direct and tell me. You ask me what, how do you handle this and that and everything, or just watch the video. So anyway, let me go ahead and continue. I'm gonna go back on this part, y'all, so y'all can, I don't know what was said. Oh, the ladder. I did not notice this initially because I didn't take it back to him immediately, my uncle. Oh, thank you, God. I'm telling y'all, God would tell me, girl, stop that and finish about that ladder. I did not take the ladder back as soon as this happened. I took the ladder back about 3 or 4 days later, whatever. It wasn't, as long as it wasn't right then. I examined that ladder because of the condition that it was in once that happened. Like, how in the hell is this ladder balled up? It's like somebody got their hand and just, but only thing that happened was that I fell backwards. You know, you guys, when I examined the ladder and looked, like, for I think the second or third time, I'm like, nah, that's impossible. I got down and bent down. The first step had, somebody, he did, got like maybe some bolt cutters and manipulated it enough to where I can get on it, but what his intentions was that I would get on it and that step would be messed up or it would bend or something like that. You can clearly see where someone had gotten bolt cutters, or he did. I got bolt cutters and just, like bolt cutters, you can take a lock off of storage, for instance. You don't remember the code, you don't have the key, so you go get bolt cutters, and they come in different grades, and different heaviness, and you get a bolt cutter, it's off in 2 seconds. I keep saying someone, but he got a bolt cutter. He didn't cut it all the way. He cut it enough to where if any weight got on it, that it would finish breaking, or that it would snap. And that's what it was. Okay, so let me continue. Yeah, I saw that and I showed it to my uncle. No, I didn't show it to my uncle. No, did I show it to? No, I didn't show him that. I didn't show him that. I don't remember how it happened, but I took it back to him. And oh yes, I did show him where it was a cut at the bottom, because I'm going to tell you, my uncle was thinking in the back of his head, I know he was, that I did that, but still wondering how was that possible. He was one of the people that did not believe my gang stalking. Okay, so if you don't believe a person is being gang stalked, then you're definitely not going to believe that someone manipulated the ladder. Okay, here we go. because that's where they be putting the Bluetooths in your appliances, some big ass under the refrigerator and shit, under your stoves and shit. So you can't, you know, you ain't gonna never look up under there. Let me stop again. Those Bluetooths that they hide under your major appliances, or not under, or whenever, y'all, they will literally, like my stove, two of my stoves in two apartments, my last apartment and the one before that, black stoves. The well, I can't show you right now because I'm okay. Where you can lift up the top, the stove top, and clean up under there. If you find that your stove top is off the hinges all of a sudden, and it wasn't like that when you went to work, that's a clue that they're manipulating, and that's where the Bluetooths are in that. You can't see them when you lift it up, but back in the back area. Yeah, because that's a hinge. All you got to do is pop it back on there in most cases, but sometimes it's bent where it won't go back on there, where they've used manipulated it. Okay, so just wanted to say that if you come home, or realize that when you're cleaning your stove, or you come home one day and you realize that when you're trying to clean your stove and you see that it's off track, the part that lifts up so you can get up under there to clean under the burners. Yeah, they hide Bluetooth. Also, when you turn your Bluetooth on any device, and you realize that you have more than just the two phones that you have, and maybe another device, and the Bluetooths are on, or two out of three of the devices that you have in your home, maybe two phones, maybe a Bluetooth speaker. Okay, the speaker is on, and one of your phones are on. Why are there 18 to 20 some Bluetooths in your place? That is not supposed to happen, considering this. Bluetooth is close frequency, low frequency. Okay? Meaning, if I want to get on my Bluetooth speaker, I need to be in within a range where I can get on it, and probably I may be able to step out depending on your situation. I don't know where you guys live. I don't know your square footage or anything. But if you turn a Bluetooth speaker on, you can only get so far listening to it on a device. You can only get so far with that other device, right? To where you're still going to be able to hear what's going on. Okay, so separating them, the space in between. um yeah, you're not going to be able to hear it because it's too far. Well, no, you can still hear the music or whatever you're playing. What I'm saying is it's gonna fade out. The signal's gonna break. There you go. Signal's gonna break. You got to come back to it for it to connect back to it, if it's on auto, or do it manually. Okay, that's not Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi, I probably can get, if I probably can hook up to someone's Wi-Fi way around the corner in this complex. Two different things. So please don't say, well, ain't no Wi-Fi. It ain't true. I can get somebody. You're mixing them up. You're mixing them up. Bluetooth has to be in the area. Wi-Fi doesn't. Why do you got 18, 20 some Bluetooths in your apartment? Huh? Why the hell you got 18 freaking right here in this apartment? I'm like, nothing shocks me. I'm so used to it. 13, it went from 13, then it went from 13 to 20 with 18, and last time I looked it was 20 some freaking Bluetooths right here in this apartment. What? When it should only be about what? Let's see, my grandbaby might have two phones on. I don't keep my phones on. I only keep my battery and SIM card in my phone, so I'm out. The TVs may, I don't know. It should not be more than 7. I'm just going to round it off and say maximum 6 or 7 Bluetooths in this apartment. Where does damn 21 and 23, whatever that last number I count, where does that come from? Cause one of the times both of y'all were gone, excluding my grandson. Okay, he's both of the time, meaning my son and myself. You know, one of those times when both of y'all were gone, somebody came in here and put the Bluetooth in there. Cause it wasn't like that at first. It was just it was 13 now. Which is more than what's supposed to be there. This is things they do, and they put these Bluetooths. I don't know what device this is. It could be a Bluetooth that has, where different connections. I don't, when it comes to the equipment, I have no idea. I would like to believe they're not bringing 2018 freaking Bluetooth speakers and hiding them under someone's appliances. No, they're not doing that. It's some type of equipment that multiple people can connect to. Look it up, y'all. There you go. That's an assignment. Look it up. It's some type of equipment that they have where multiple devices can receive reception from one device. Ding! But they show up as the multiple devices that are connected to it. There you go. There's an assignment for you. Look that up and see what device that is, because it's out there. It could just be 2 of those. If you have a Bluetooth device that will connect, let's say 10 devices at one time to it, then just get 2 devices. Two Bluetooths. That's all you need. That's 20. 2 times 10 is 20. That can happen. I can see someone putting 2 of those devices in someone's place so that everybody can hear what the fuck that person is saying. She might do her Whitney Houston, we don't know if she gonna bust out, she gonna be in concert and shit, we ain't gonna be able to hear it, and we want everybody to hear it, that kind of shit, to hear it. Nosy. Now I can see two of those devices, but not 18, 20 something of those devices being in so that each single device represents one single device is connected. No, they're gonna put a multi connection device in your place where multiple people can hear your conversation on different devices. Ding, there you go. Okay, let's continue. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh no, I'm on. I'm on. Why is it the Wi-Fi is on? Why it's not playing, y'all? Let me go back a little bit. Maybe that's it. Oh, one more thing. One more thing. Those Bluetooths, whatever devices they're putting in you guys' place in our places, that battery is going to expire eventually. Okay, unless it is connected to one of your electrical outlets. Ding! That's what I'm explaining in this video. Once the breaker's off, the Bluetooth device has to go off if they're manipulating your electrical outlets. Just happened in here. However, if it's battery, if they're just doing battery only, they're sitting there waiting with bated breath until you leave again. This is why a lot of you guys need to hire you need to hire a friend. Okay? What is hire a friend? You guys need to find that one person. Let's just say, and y'all, homeless person. I had multiple homeless people at some point. Now they knew they couldn't stay there, but I met some wonderful people because I've been there. I have been homeless, never lived on the street, but I have been homeless. So I know, and I got high discernment. So I had a couple of people, more than a couple of people, that you watch my shit. You watch my stuff, you can stay here. It's a trade-off. You can stay here. You can't stay. I'm gonna give you 2 weeks, and you can stay here because that's what the contract says. I'm gonna give you whatever. You can do this. I had somebody staying longer than that. They come in, they leave, they come out. Regardless, somebody has to be. This pisses them off when someone is always in your place, even with a security system. You're gonna sleep better. You're going to sleep a whole bunch better because that person is there when you're there. Just give them their space. Tell them what they can do. Tell them what they can't do. Someone you trust. You know what I'm saying? That's going to piss them the fuck off because they just can't come in your place when they get ready. Here's the deal. They must be schedule flexible. This is usually homeless people I'm serious. It's some wonderful homeless people out here, y'all. I'm telling you that just want, can temporarily have a roof over my head. And it almost brings me to tears, man. I've met some wonderful people. I'm telling you, like, you tell them what to do, bam, I got it. I got your back. Whether they have a job or not, then if they have a job, you work around their schedule and go where you have to go or do what, especially if you don't have a job. Both of you have a job, maybe that's not the person that, they can have a job and you can have a job, but make sure you work in the daytime and they work at night or vice versa. It's a method to the madness. This is just shit you have to do. If you don't want nobody coming to your place, even with a security system, because they can hack in that too. Just happened here. People get you a friend, man, to get you somebody say, hey man, I don't know you that well or whatever, but I see you in a situation. Long as you don't steal and you can protect your shit like a damn faithful dog. I'm telling you. But you got people who know you and, oh man, I just walked to the store, man. I had to go get me a burger. Then I tell your dusty, crusty ass that you had to stay here when I was gone. What part of it? Because it takes, especially if maintenance is involved, it takes less than 5 minutes. You on fleek, you on camera, you on candy camera. It takes less than 5 minutes for them to know that person was getting dressed. Not to go, they could go outside, smoke a cigarette, in the breeze where they can do that if you don't want to smoke it in your place. Lay those laws down. Don't smoke in my place, man. Step outside, but don't be stepping outside. You know what I'm saying? And they get it. Just wonderful people like, oh, okay, man, I won't be smoking it. Listen, it takes 5 minutes for them to come in your place and do something. Less than 5 minutes. You got tennis shoes on and everything. They ready to go because you on camera. The person is already watching what you're doing. Watching what she's doing, watching what he's doing. He's putting his tennis shoes on. He just got off his phone. He just told somebody he's fixing to walk to the store. Bam, we got you. We got you again. We're gonna come back in and get those two Bluetooth devices, and we're gonna take them and charge them up or whatever it is. We're gonna take them out. You look at your phone. You only have 3 Bluetooths again. Like, okay, what happened? But then next time you look again, it's back to 18 or 20 because that person is leaving your place and you don't know that person is leaving your place and they're getting access when that person leaves. So be sure whomever you choose, and I'll be doing videos on some of this stuff, whomever you choose to stay in your place, you got to tell them, don't be out here. One person, I told him, hey, don't talk to anybody, okay, in this building. Do not. They were a couple. I knew them from going to a place and I knew they were homeless, beautiful couple. I'm not talking about the facial features or anything, just beautiful personalities. And I'm not saying they were ugly. I'm just saying beautiful personalities. And the next thing I know, someone was supposedly didn't have any cigarettes to smoke. In my building was a drug dealer that sold cigarettes. Y'all feel me? How you get a cigarette to smoke? I went up there and knocked on. First of all, you're risking me having a place to lay my fucking head. You're not even supposed to be here. What you doing? I had to let him go. He actually made a decision to go. I asked him to take the trash out when I cooked. He didn't want to take the trash out. He felt like that, and the trash was around the corner. He didn't want to take the trash out because he had some stuff going on. He thought he was gonna get shot or something. I said, dude, you're not gonna get shot. I said, come here, there's a trash can right there. I'm cooking and you can't take the damn trash out and you sitting there eating. Bye. So he's, baby, let's go on and go. Let's go. I said, yeah, y'all might need to go on and go. Put your foot down, y'all. This your place. Protect your place. Sweet as they want it to be, but if you can't take and she was even saying, just take the trash out. But I think he had some stuff going on with people following him as far as he probably used to gang bang back in the day or something. I don't know. But that dude is from. I told him, I said, watch this. If I can take this trash out, you can. And I took the trash out, but I was pissed off because I'm providing a place for you to lay your head, although temporary, and you can't take the trash out. And I just cooked a hot meal. I wasn't letting it go. I'm like, I'm not saying I'm trying to rule you and tell you what to do, but dude, you're a dude. Dudes take the trash out. Just go take the trash. There's a trash. Y'all, if y'all saw this trash dumpster, y'all probably would have wanted to slap this dude. Like, dude, are you serious? It's right there. We're looking at the trash dumpster. So, I keep saying I'm gonna finish this. Let me go ahead. Hold on, y'all. And hold on, y'all. Let me go. I told y'all I have to go in here and change the name of this device. Hold on. Yep. Ooh, so it's power surge. Power surge. If you like something and they know you like to make smoothies or something, it piss them off. Yeah. And mess the blender up. Yeah. They gotta get a new blender on, and that's their fault. That they the ones who did it. Man. Surge. Messing with your electricity. Yeah. Voltage. Yeah. Oh, come on. Yep. He's coming on by himself. No, it's not. They because they manipulated for electric ballots. They're so fucking stupid. Yeah, karma's turning them up. Oh.